Hello everyone. So now we will see what is the importance of using statement, using keyword, and what is the importance of namespace and what is the importance of std. What is going to be happen if you are not going to represent this statement and why we need to represent this? What are the challenges we are having and what is the importance we are having by using your namespace? We'll go with the practical mode. So before going to this, I'll try to project some kind of a normal example. So that is, I'm trying to represent this IO stream. So inside this IO stream library, there is some kind of notation. There are two different kind of classes are there. One is iStream, one is OStream. So iStream is for to accept input from your console, to O means OStream means output streamer, so which is trying to produce an output on your monitor. So why I am saying this, what is the importance of it, so why we need to represent using namespace std. So what is actually namespace, that are going to be discussed now. So before entering into it, I am writing the statement std. Next, I'm terminating the statement and I'm writing a small function, normal function, int main, opening and closing. So I'm representing one more thing. I want to say hello to my uh, audience. So this could be hello. So I'm trying to compile my program. So I was compiled successfully and I'm going to execute my program. Yes, now what is going to be happen? See this. So this is trying to print hello on your console, right? Hello is going to be printed. So I'm closing it. So that is fine, we know about it and how it is going to be executed, but this is not going to be included. So why we need to represent this? If I am not representing this using namespace std, what is going to be happen? So I'm trying to remove the particular statement and I'm trying to compile this program. So now I am getting an error. So what is that error? This is saying some kind of cout was not declared in the scope, right? So this one more note, it is saying that you may represent std scope resolution operator for your cout, right? See this. So I am trying to go through with the compile based suggestion. So I am representing std scope resolution operator cout, and that is hello. I am compiling my program. Compilation done successfully and I can execute my code whatever I was represented here, that is hello. Fine. Now sir, why we need to represent this std? What is the importance of it? And again you are saying that there could be some kind of scope resolution operator. So why we need to go for it? See, this is nothing but why we are representing this std means, so std is a container, right, where we can represent all the properties, right? So all the properties of your IO streams. See here, if I'm representing a single time, that is fine. So if I'm writing one statement called cin, right, cin for a, right, so I'm going to define one kind of variable a. So here I'm going to accepting a values from your console. So now I'm going to compile my program. Cout is not showing any kind of error, but cin was showing a declaration is not in the scope. So that is the reason I'm going to with the suggestion. So std is giving as an alternative solution for it and compilation done successfully, and I can able to print hello and I'm accepting value 10 from the console. So if I'm writing hundreds of lines, so I need to represent this std for each and every cout and cin. So here I'm having one more doubt, sir, why you are not representing this scope resolution operator on before of your int? So here cout and cin are treated as an object. It will works like an object, right? Cout is an object for your output stream class and cin is for your iStream, right? One is to project the output, one is to accept the output. So here inside my int main I was not created any kind of object called cout. So if I am going to work with stream cout like this, so I'm writing some o stream of out. So if I am able to create an object, right, if I am able to create an object, then it will throws an error, that is ostream was not declared in the scope. So why this is saying like this, what is not in the scope, why it is saying like this? So if I am create an object, there is no kind of issue. But the problem with this is, if whenever you are using this statement cout and cin, there you have to create an object. For example, if I am creating in a class, there I have to create an cout. If I'm going to create class B, there I have to create ostream cout. If I'm going to create ostream cout, object has to be created. If I'm using multiple classes, I need to create multiple objects, right? So this may produce, if you are going through with the multiple classes, there you need to create multiple an object forever wherever you are creating this. So there has to be this object definition. So that is the issue we are facing. Instead of creating multiple objects like cout objects, so we are going to place those things in a single place. So that place has to be more secure, right? So that is the reason C++ is giving a concept called namespace, right? Namespace, and this namespace is consisted with some kind of name, right? So that is something called as std. So inside this std we have something. So before we are entering into the std, I am going to giving an intimation to my compiler while representing using. So here using is a keyword which is giving an information to your compiler. There is some namespace is there. Inside namespace I was declared some kind of properties. So then your compiler is able to know that, and it doesn't throw any kind of errors for here, right? So if I'm not going to declare anything over here, I need to represent std scope resolution here to say that this cout is able to access my namespace std. Sir, that is fine, sir, but even though we are getting some kind of doubts, so why we need to represent those things, and what is the importance of it, what is there inside your std namespace? So we are saying so many things, but we are unable to accept it. So we will go for it. And now I was done this cout and I have something. So there is some suggestion is there, I am clicking on this. So now it is entering into some class called, or some library, whatever you can say, that is iostream. So inside this iostream class, so inside your library there is some kind of set of statements. So this namespace is nothing but std, and there is some kind of compile based visibility things that are represented for your namespace, right? So I was going down, std namespace is there, this is open brace and closed brace. So inside this namespace there are some definitions are there for your objects, right? So these all are treated as an object for your iStream class and OStream class. We are creating an object for a particular class. Cin is nothing but console input which is trying to accept the values. So that is the reason I am creating an object for your iStream. So if I am creating an object that is cout and ostream, and cerr, this will project cerr, and clog, that is console based log. So these all the things are going to be represented inside your um, namespace. But here I am getting one doubt, sir, what is the importance of extern, right? Why we need to represent this? So it means what, when you are going to define this extern, this variable can access your cin definition from anywhere in your application. It means very simple, when you are going to define this extern keyword, the particular object is accessible by other locations. This is giving the visibility to accept anything which are defined rather than this file. If it is defined in this file, that is fine. If it is not defined in this file, if you are defining other things, that is fine. So cout was defined here and the object creation is done here. So when you are calling this by using your namespace std, this cout is going to be linking with this iStream or OStream cout. So with this it is going to reach your OStream class. So namespace is nothing but a container where we can able to represent properties or functionalities or some kind of class definition. You can represent whatever you want, whatever you are represented inside your namespace, that has to be giving a prior information to your compiler by using keyword, right? If you are using this using keyword, that is fine. If you are not going to using this using namespace, your compiler is unable to understand what you are declared. Just I am going to mention something, that is std. I am closing it. If I am going to represent like this, this is saying something we are expecting for open brace and closed brace. So why it is expecting, what is it expecting, we will discuss. So here if you are defining this using namespace std, so whatever there inside your std is treated as a global data, right? So this int a is a variable, it is nothing, sir. Here you are saying that cout, so this cout is going to be linking with inside your std's object. So that object is created for particular class. This file is represented inside your library. So we are indirectly supporting an object oriented programming for your C++, right? So to remove the redundancy, to produce the availability, so we are working for namespace. So I am concluding the points. Namespace is nothing but a container which can accept values, variables, and functionalities, classes, objects in a single place. So this place is available for everyone with the help of scope resolution operator, right? So that is the thing we are going to represent. Instead of repeating, instead of producing complexities inside your application, so we are simply representing this statement in a global mode. So without representing this using name using, we can't able to access this std. This using is an indication for your compiler. Compiler, please accept my request. I have some kind of std and you can compile. You have to know that. Then if you're having any kind of need, you don't want to throw any kind of errors on the console. So that is a request I am putting by using keyword. So this is about your namespace. But as per our lecture structure, so here I am getting one more doubt. Sir, this is a standard namespace for our things. So you are represented some kind of name std, right? So what is the use of namespace? Why can we create a namespace? Can we give this using namespace for my own namespace? Is it possible? So these are the doubts are there. I'm going to stop here. Please try to do watch my next video for your namespace importance and namespace creations, right? So I hope you like this video. Please try to like and share, subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.